The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Hello, I'm Gail Devins, and welcome to Discover Easton. I'm here at the Old Colony Y Easton branch, and with me is the Executive Director, Darcy Paiva. Thank you very much for having us here,
We're
Darcy.
very happy to have you too. Thanks for coming by.
No, it's great. I'm so excited. I mean, this building is just magnificent. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So this building, we are actually part of the historic district in Easton. So back in the 1800s, it actually used to be a shovel shop. And it's now a YMCA. It became a Y in the late 1990s. I want to say 1998. And now it's home to 3,500 members, and we serve over 4,000 through all of our programs and services.
You really do.
We do.
I had no idea there was that many members.
Yeah,
oh my
absolutely.
gosh, that many members.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Just incredible. And so we're located here on Elm Street. And what's the number of Elm Street?
Yeah,
Is it
25.
25 Elm Street.
So,
Lots of parking, and let's take a tour. Can we take a tour?
Yeah,
look around,
absolutely.
or-
All right, let's get
okay,
started.
let's do that. We'll talk as we go.
Perfect. Here we are. We're at our welcome center right now. So a lot of people think that the Y is just a gym and swim, and I think my life's mission is to really educate the community and let everyone know that it's so much more. So when you think of a Y, a lot of people think of just the gym and swim, and we've just got so many amazing services and programs. As I was telling you outside, we serve over 4,000 through all of the services that we offer. So today we're just going to give you a little taste of it today. So we'll start out. So we have 2 fitness centers. I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to our membership, our health and wellness director, and
Wonderful.
she'll share a little bit more information. I wanted to introduce everybody to our health, wellness, and membership director, Caitlin Schneiderhan. Yeah.
How are you?
So Caitlin's been with our team for about 2 months now. She has a long history with the Y, though, that started at the Stoughton YMCA.
Is that right?
Yes, yep, as
Wow.
aquatics director, personal trainer, fitness group X, a little bit of everything. So
Oh,
we're
my
really,
goodness, so you
Yeah.
well-rounded or everything.
Yeah.
You know a lot about what's going on.
absolutely.
That's
So we're
great.
really excited to have Caitlin on board. She's going to tell you a little bit about our fitness
Before we go on,
offerings,
can
and
I ask
yeah,
a quick question?
Yeah.
So I'm a member of the Easton branch.
yes.
Now, say I decided I wanted to go to East Bridgewater to try a class down there. I was meeting a friend there.
Yeah.
What's the procedure? Do I just go? With
Yeah. So that's a really good question, Gail. So, we know that when you belong to one Y, you belong to them all. And I
Okay.
think one of the really awesome benefits of membership is being able to utilize all of the Old Colony Y branches. So there's 7 of them. And outside of Old Colony, we've got a lot of other associations around us. And even if you're traveling,
Yeah.
you take your Y membership is good wherever you go.
Is that right?
Yes,
So if I
it
went
is.
to New
Yep.
Hampshire or down to
Yep.
the Cape, I could actually access
You
the
could,
Y?
yes, yep.
That's
And I think,
amazing.
there might be some YMCA's that might have some restrictions during
Okay.
peak hours or depending on what
sure.
their location is.
Oh, okay. All right, that
But
makes
in
sense.
general, when you belong to one, you belong to them all.
See that?
Yeah.
That's amazing right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's
And
fabulous.
I think too, what's great about that is that we've got a beautiful building here. The other Ys have other amenities that we don't have, so we actually
okay.
really encourage our members to go and check out the other facilities and all that they have to offer. And we're just gearing up for our camp season and in summer. And
Oh, yeah.
I know that our members are really excited to utilize the Stoughton outdoor pool. Camp Umicus. They've got a beautiful campground. You can go kayaking on the weekends, use the
Really?
beachfront. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
East Bridgewater has an outdoor pool as well. So we've got a lot of great amenities and things for our members to do in the summer.
So I don't
Yeah.
have to just focus on this building and
Yep.
this facility. There are other.
Yep.
That is really good to know.
It's awesome. Yeah, and I think, too, like we don't have basketball courts here, but if you go, 10 minutes up to the road to Stoughton or to the Brockton YMCA, we've got courts available, pickleball
Okay.
courts,
Pickleball, too.
walking tracks, everything you can think
Really?
of.
Oh, yeah. Walking tracks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So a lot of great stuff. So yeah, I'll hand it over to Caitlin to just talk a little
Okay.
bit more about the
Thank you.
fitness center and
Yeah, thank
all
you,
the great
Caitlin.
stuff that we have.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, what I thought, maybe we can look at the various rooms and things, and you can kind of tell us a little bit about each one. And
Okay, of course.
that'd be great. Okay. So this room here is,
This is our main fitness floor. So you're
Okay.
gonna find our free weights, our plate-loaded machines, our resistant machines. We have a few cardio machines down here as well in the front. And then we also have a small stretching area. We have kettlebells, dumbbells, and some resistance bands as well down here.
oh, that's great. So it looks so nice. I love how it's painted blue and
Yes, very bright.
yeah, I love this. This is very nice. Yeah. And I understand that some of the machines are new, right?
Yes, so all our machines are leased, so we do get them replaced on a regular basis of about every 2 years. So we always are having the most up-to-date things we can.
That's so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very important. That's great. Because, you think, oh boy, the why we're going to use some old machinery, but that's just not so. Okay.
We're always trying to keep up to date with the newest trends, latest things that are coming out informational wise. So everything you would find at like a Planet Fitness or a Gold's Gym or a very small boutique gym, you can find here at the Y as well.
Oh, that's good. That's great. So now, what if I came in here and I decided, I always do classes, whatever, but I want to try some of these machines. How do I know how to operate them? Is there anyone that can help me to know how to operate it?
So great thing, we offer a get going session. So it's 1 free hour with one of our certified personal trainers. And it's your hour to use how you would like. So you can be like, I would like to learn all the machines downstairs. They'll take you through each and every one of them, show you the proper way to use them, show them if you need to adjust the seat, what you should be at, things like that. They also can do an assessment for you and talk about our offerings of personal training packages, group trainings, and different programs we're running for our fitness.
Oh, that's good. So you actually do have a personal training program.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And it's for new members and even our members we've had before. If they've never used their Get Going session, they all get one for free.
one for free. That's good. Very nice. Wow. Well, this is very impressive. I love this. So here we are upstairs. This is very odd. This is very impressive. It's so relaxing, and I love it. This is great. You got a coffee maker. And,
Yeah.
I love this.
Absolutely.
Very, very
So
nice.
this is our recharge area, and right on the other side of the rock wall, that's our main group exercise studio. So one of the biggest benefits of membership is our group exercise programming and classes, and we offer a wide variety, over 50 classes that our members can access. And when we had just talked about reciprocity and the other YMCA's, and if you think about our 50 plus classes plus Stoughton plus Brockton plus all of our OCY branches, there's literally so many awesome classes that our members can take. And when I say wide variety, we've got things from yoga, mind and body, to your Pilates, to our favorites, which are body pump and our Les Mills classes,
Yes.
and really just a wide variety for all different fitness types.
Yeah,
right?
and
levels.
I love it because I do take the classes here, and I have to say the instructors are so good. They're so good. They make it so it's fun, yet you're getting a really good workout. They're very conscientious of every single person. Not that they call you out or anything, but if you have the wrong form, they're so good at just saying, hey, just maybe a little this way so you don't get hurt. I honestly can say, when I've taken these classes, I don't think I've ever, and I've been coming for years, I don't think I've ever been hurt in any way. Like, oh, I overdid it, because they're watching you, and they're just really good. It's just all the classes. It's just
Absolutely.
amazing.
I love hearing that too.
Yeah, no,
We
I'm
love
telling
hearing
you,
that.
it's really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just,
And I think too, you nailed it, Gail, when you had said that the instructors and they really create a sense of community, amongst our staff, but our members, and it's so awesome to see members, congregating in here before
Right.
class and after class,
right,
and
yeah.
going out together after
Oh,
class
they
to
do,
get
yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
And,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really
Yep.
it's so much more than that fitness class. It's really building a
Yes.
sense of community,
Yeah.
and belonging.
Oh, definitely.
Which is what
yeah.
we love. And so we've got your in-person classes, but we also have virtual classes. And all of our members, we've got this awesome app that we encourage all of our members to download. And the app has all your group fitness classes. You can access personal training, book your Get Going appointment, but also you'll get all of the schedules for our family events that we do. And if you ever can't make it to the Y or you're traveling, you can get all of our on-demand classes on the app as well for free.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. I've done that. I did that during, a while back when the COVID thing all hit. And it was great to be able to open that app and actually do something.
Yeah,
It's just, and I was looking at the app today, and all the things that are listed on that app, it's just amazing. There's
really is.
so much stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yep.
and it's not just this particular Y of Easton, but you can see what's going on in East Bridgewater. You can,
Exactly.
and take part in that. And the other good thing about the app is if there's ever, say, a substitute instructor, you can see it right there, because
Yeah.
once you register for that class, it will tell you. First of all, it reminds you by email and says you have a class. Don't forget, no
yeah.
excuse. And then if there's say, there's someone else that's teaching, you at least know that.
Right.
It's just a really I love the app, and you
Yeah, we
sign
love
in
it.
with it. You
Yes,
come
yep,
in.
you do.
So
You check in with it, and then we've
Yeah.
got these awesome app challenges monthly that our
Yes,
members
yep.
can engage
Yeah,
in, and then we've
those
got
are
some
great.
fun swag and prizes for our members that reach their goals with us. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
just-
really awesome, really
there's
awesome.
so much.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I would say the best thing about the app, though, is you get to review your classes. So you get to give your instructors 5 stars, tell them how great they are.
Yeah.
If you have questions, things like that for personal training, our group fit, or any of our events, you can review right on the app for us. And we're constantly looking at that feedback and listening to our members, which is great to hear from them in real time what's going on. and
In
how
real
they feel.
time.
Yes.
Okay, and that right there is another aspect. Just the fact that you're looking and seeing, okay, we have this comment here, let's, examine that, or we have this, someone saying something great. And so that's encouraging.
Yes, it's
You
nice
know,
for our
so-
instructors to see right away, like, how people feel about their classes and how warm and welcoming they make people feel.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
And then I think through the app too, so we also have a function for our members to refer other members. Right. So So when you could get a free month by just referring a friend.
Just by referring
Just by
someone.
referring a friend.
Really?
If you let's say you
Nice.
referred 12 friends, you'd get a whole year free. Who doesn't want a
you-
whole
yeah,
year free,
hello.
right?
I mean, really,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
great.
yep. So
Yeah.
if we have any members that are here over the coming months, we have Spring into Action. And if you know a friend, if you have a colleague or a contact that you think would be interested in the Y, you can give them this, and that gives them a guest pass to check out our facility for the day and the
Okay.
amenities. And
Nice.
if they join, they get a month free, and you get a month free.
Oh, really?
It's a win-win.
So they
Yep.
get one too.
You just
Oh,
have to
that's
name drop them to our front desk.
Just name drop
them.
them.
Yep.
Okay.
Let them know who sent you.
Is that right? Isn't that great?
Yeah, it is.
Wow,
It
all
is.
these
So,
things
yeah.
that I'm learning. It's just
Yeah,
amazing.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I love it.
And while we're outside of group exercise too, so I did want to mention our annual campaign and an awesome event that we had not too long ago, which was our Spinathon Zoomathon. So, as I had mentioned, the WISE mission is to strengthen community, and we really work throughout the year to break down any financial barriers to membership. So we raise money to provide scholarships for those that either can't afford membership or child care, before and after school program, and for camp for the summer, for families, swim lessons, programming.
Nice.
So we have 2 fundraisers. One had just passed. It was our Spinathon that we did at Shoveltown Brewery, which was a great success. And we had our Zumbathon and Aquathon here.
That was Zumbathon. Oh man, that was fun.
It was, it's a
So
lot of
much
fun.
fun.
It's a lot of fun, and it's just a great opportunity for our members and community partners to come in, get in a good workout, but also help us raise some money so that we can help support families that need us the most. And our upcoming one, we have a summer soiree at Oaks Ames Hall, which is going to be on June 12th. And this event is going to primarily be to help support families that cannot afford to send their kids to camp. So in Easton, we had 94 kids last year that attended our association camps, and I had mentioned we have 5 association camps throughout all of Old Colony. So we are going to work to raise some money and make sure that every single kid should have the best summer ever, right?
Absolutely.
So,
Yes.
So we're really excited about it. Rosemary Fresh is going to be catering.
Nice.
So if you're around on June 12th, please buy a ticket and come out and help support us. And
That sounds great.
yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Boy, it's amazing. So there's really no excuse for me not to continue to come here or there or anywhere, right?
yeah.
And talking about that, I just want to mention too, what about age? So are you ever too old to come to the Y
Never.
or too young to come to the
No.
Y? What is?
I
can
love
just-
that question. So, I think of a YMCA as serving, all the way from your infants all the way to as long as you're alive.
Is that right?
Yes.
So
yes,
you get some older
absolutely.
people here.
We do.
Wow.
Yep. So we serve every single age demographic here.
Wow.
And I love it too when we get to celebrate members' birthdays that are past their 90s.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing to
That's
see. And we're really happy to support families and individuals no matter what stage of life that you're in.
Oh, so we're upstairs, a 3rd level. Very nice.
So here we are in our personal training studio up on the 3rd floor. This is a little hidden gem that a lot of our members might not know about, but we definitely want to share about it. So this is where we do personal training. We've got a lot of great fitness programs throughout the year, like Personal Best Quest, small group training. We do a lot of awesome things up here, and it's just a nice area. It's outside of the fitness center, so you have more of an intimate experience up here, especially for those that aren't necessarily ready to work out in front of other people,
Right,
or
yeah.
want to work on their technique and build up their strength before they work out in front of others.
So you said personal training happens up here.
Yes, it does.
Right, which I think is great because I feel like I'd be more in a private situation, for my personal training, which is kind
Right.
of nice. But I have a question. So is there an extra cost
Yes.
to have personal training?
So personal training is not included in our membership.
Okay.
It's an additional fee, but you can pick the package that's best for you.
Okay.
So we have this great thing called an intro pack. It's 4 30-minute sessions with a trainer for $100 even. And then after that, you get to pick what package and time frame works best for you. We do 30-minute, 45, and hour sessions.
Really?
We also do partner sessions. So if you have a friend and you guys decide you want to work out together, you can have that one-on-one time with a trainer.
Oh, okay.
Or you can create your own small groups with your trainers as well.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, and then what do you do? Share the cost of it, or you
Yes.
each share that?
And then the more you buy session-wise, the cheaper each individual session becomes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. And on top of all that, we do paid programs for fitness as well. PBQ, like Darcy had mentioned, our personal best quest. So you get an individual 45-minute session with the trainer and one group as well, hour.
Oh,
And so then
really?
you get that team sense plus the one-on-one time.
Oh,
and we
that's
run different
really
programs
nice.
similar to that all year.
Best of both worlds.
Yes.
Yeah, I like.
Here you'll see we have our aquatics facility here. So we've got our pool area, we have our hot tub, we've got our steam room right over there. We also have 2 saunas for the men's and women's rooms as well. But really this is so much more than a pool. You know, I think that a lot of our community, you'll see, you know, swim lessons. We've got open swim, we've got lap swim, but we really do so much more outside of that. So our members, they'll enjoy their aqua fitness classes. We teach over 150 kids swim lessons on a monthly basis.
Wow.
But another program that we're really proud of is our WaterWise program. So that started about 7 years ago. It's a partnership with Easton Public Schools. And what we do is we have the second graders and the Blanche James Elementary School students. They come here for an hour for 5 weeks, and they learn about drowning prevention and water safety.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, yep.
Wow.
So, and we
incredible.
know that, you know, drowning is one of the biggest leading causes of accidental death in the United States. So, you know, back 7 years ago when the program was launched, our mission was to really drown-proof the town of Easton. We've gotten about 5,000 kids through the program so far.
Wow.
In the last 7 years. And it's really not about teaching them how to swim. They don't learn the swim strokes. They learn how to prevent drowning and save a life. So
Right.
they will learn what to do if a friend is struggling in the water, right? You don't jump in after them, right? You
Yeah.
go and you get help.
Oh, okay.
They learn what to do if they are all of a sudden pushed off the side and find themselves in a body of water unexpectedly. They learn what to do if they're in a kayak and all of a sudden it flips over. How to get
all
back on the
that?
kayak.
You teach them all that?
Yep.
That's incredible.
Pretty significant. So,
Wow.
so we're very proud of it.
Yeah.
We're especially the Easton Lions. So they are a sponsor of this program because we provide it free to the families and the Easton Public School students.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
So how
Absolutely
often is it?
So we run it 3 or 4 times a year.
Okay.
So it runs 5 weeks at a time. The kids get shipped on the bus during their school day,
Oh,
and
okay.
they have an absolute blast. And
I'm
we
sure
love
they do.
having them here too.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, yeah. And,
Wow.
you know, outside of the WaterWise program, so we have our Special Olympics swim team that comes on Thursdays, and they practice their swim. They just had an awesome competition at Bridgewater State University, so we're really proud of all those
yeah.
guys on the swim team. And we also have about 8 organizations that come into our Y and utilize the pool.
Really?
And those organizations are with people's of special needs and differing abilities. So we're really excited. We love having them here, and they get to come and be active and, you know, get to explore the Y, whether it be in fitness or in the pool area.
Okay, so they'll also go to use a fitness area.
Yes, yeah, we
Nice.
encourage them to. Yeah.
Wow, that is so. Talk about
Yeah.
community. I mean, really, this is just.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say anything, you know, that's against other gyms or whatever, but this is so, like you said, it's so much more than a gym.
Right.
You know, when I say I'm going to an exercise class, I don't say I'm going to the gym because it doesn't feel like a
Right.
gym. I mean, it's a real kind of nice social thing too. It's just community is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think too, you know, we have a lot of families that enjoy our open swim time. We do birthday parties. We do flick and floats once a month in the pool, so the families definitely
wow.
love it. But also too, I did want to mention that the Y, across the United States, we're really a large employer of teens. So we hire at the age of 16.
Really?
Yeah, and I've been here so long that I'm actually starting to see some of the kids. I've been here 13 years. I'm starting
Oh,
to
good for
see
you.
some of the kids that we used to have in swim lessons
Oh, wow.
now applying to work here, which is really
that's
cool
so
to see.
Great.
Yeah, yep. And
Wow.
you know, at 16, we pay for their lifeguarding certification. We pay for their CPR.
Oh,
We really
you
try to
do?
help set them
Wow.
up for success.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yep. We know a
Wow.
lot of local teens. This is their first job, and we're happy to help them start that journey. And
Yeah.
I think the Y is a really good place to start out for employment, just because, you know, you could start out as a lifeguard, but then get some exposure in Kid Zone or the Welcome Center, and I think it
Okay,
really
that's true.
helps build their resume to help them
Yes.
get ready for college.
Oh,
And
definitely,
you learn the hard skills, but you also learn life skills
Yes.
and how to be professional,
Yeah,
right? How
yeah.
to live in this world that we're
It's
living in. So
amazing. That
yeah,
is
yeah.
so
So we're
amazing.
very happy to have our young teens. Yeah.
Oh boy, wow! See, I'm learning something about this all the time. This is great.
Behind me, so we've got a lot of great partnerships in town, but one of them that you'll see behind me and that I wanted to highlight was the Easton Shoveltown Art and Culture District. So we have a program called Artists on Display where we will work with them, and every month or every quarter we'll get a new artist that's local to Easton that gets to display their artwork here, and our members can view it, and if anyone's interested in buying a piece or acquiring that piece, we get them in touch with the artist, and it's just a really nice way to display art and get the word out about all the great work that the Shoveltown Cultural and Art District does.
That's another community thing. I mean, just working together with everyone. That's fantastic. And they really are beautiful photos and
Another great partnership that we have is with the Easton Chamber of Commerce that I've been part of for a while, and the Y has been part of for over a decade. And we really benefit from all of the events and the wonderful resources that the Chamber offers, and especially when it comes to our fundraising and just sharing stories of impact and our mission. We really love the Chamber and just the resources that are provided, and especially for fundraising, it's a great opportunity for us to work with sponsors and just educate the community on everything that we do.
so this is
One of our 2 Kid Zone spaces. So this
Okay.
is our Easton Village space. So if you can see, it's like our downtown.
that is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love that.
Yeah, we also have our soft play area so kids can run around, be kids, but
Right.
it's also safe.
Okay.
Keeps them from hurting themselves.
Bounce off the thing.
Yeah, get some extra energy out, which is great. And then we have all these different houses. So there is a kitchen house, there is a auto shop house where they can
Lovely.
pretend to screw drive and put things together and build. It's really great.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
This
great space
is-
for them to use their imagination as well, which is
Yeah.
nice.
So it's not just like this, put your child over here while you exercise. They're having a blast. They probably have a
Yes.
fit when they have to leave, right?
Oh yeah, the kids get their workouts in here too. As
Yeah,
long.
they can do that. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think with our so a big benefit of family membership for us is our Kid Zone area. So we serve all the way from infants to the age of 7 years old. So it's really awesome for parents and caregivers to be able to come, drop their kids, little ones off, and be able to get in a workout, get in a swim, take some time for themselves while their kids having a blast and doing activities and making friends and in a safe place. So. Yeah, the kids love it, and we've got some really amazing staff. We're typically open in the mornings and at nighttime and on the weekends too. So
You are?
yeah.
See, that's amazing to do it at night and on the weekends as well. Because
Yeah.
that's when a lot of people are, they're done with work and yet they
Right.
want to get to work. So do you,
Yeah.
in order to do that, do you have to register your child?
Yes.
So you
Yep.
call ahead of time or
Yep.
something? Or?
So the app that we were just talking about, that's where you register for Kid Zone.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
But it is
So
free
it's
for
right on there.
members.
Free for members?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, brother. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
great.
So it's pretty awesome. They love it.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. This whole childcare thing is really impressive, and I just can you talk a little bit about safety?
Yeah. Absolutely.
As far as because nowadays, you're just not just dropping your child off and off you go. You know what I mean? You're always thinking things. So
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Can you share
yeah.
anything about that?
Yeah. I think in terms of safety, the Y is the first place that you want to go. I think about our child care centers. So we serve 100 families through child care. And I think that it's just a great place for the kids to come to learn, build social skills, be in a safe environment where the parents don't have to worry. And I think on top of that, where we provide financial aid, we know that the rates for childcare and the expenses are just going up astronomically. And, the Y is really there to help work with families and give scholarships and financial aid to make sure that everybody has access to childcare. And, with the scholarships too, it allows families to be able to hold down a job and provide for their family. And the Y is just the best place for them, in my opinion.
No, that's great. That's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we've got 2 childcare sites. So we have our Elm Street location here where we serve 62 families. And then we have our Blanche Ames childcare site, which serves our Easton town staff, the Easton public school staff, and then also for first responders.
Oh.
Yeah, yep. And we have 38 children and families that we serve there as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. And I as well too. So outside of childcare, so we provide out of school time programming. So we serve over 300 families in our Blanche Ames and our Richardson Olmsted sites for before and after school care. So it's really awesome. When you look at the times of school, it's really hard for those that have a 9-to-5 job.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
So
I can't imagine.
to be able to drop your kid off
Yes.
before school and,
Right.
we just talked about safety, being able to drop them off before school, knowing that they're with staff that are trained, they're doing activities, they're working on homework, they're being active. What a great, use of time
Yes.
for the kids.
Definitely.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no worry about as far as, okay, I'm at work and how's it going over there and everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And I think too with school age and childcare, if anything ever comes up, if they bump their head, if they, we always call home and make sure that
Oh,
we
okay.
communicate with those parents.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Oh, good. That's great.
yeah,
Oh, fantastic.
absolutely.
Yeah, this is very impressive. And I noticed here you've got a little system here. It looks like a
We do.
safety
Yes.
system.
Yep. So when you look at the Y, so the child care entrance is separate. So so all parents or caregivers, when they come to pick up, those teachers look in those cameras. If it's somebody that they recognize, they buzz them in. If it's somebody that we don't recognize, somebody comes out here, they have to show their ID.
Oh, good.
Yeah, yep.
Really?
So there's a whole process. So
Okay.
we do not just allow anybody in here.
Wow, that's important.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. And it remains a separate entrance from the other side of the building.
Yeah. Oh, that's really, really good.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
thank you. Yeah.
The other thing when we were talking about providing services and caring for all different age demographics, I think it's so cool to see, kids that start out in our child care program, then taking swim lessons, then, teaching swim lessons, right, through employment. And it's just really, really cool to see that evolution. So I've been here about 13 years, and I'm really happy just to see families stick with us,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's great. And to piggyback on that a little bit is I love the size of this building, and you know what I mean? You don't feel like it's so enormous that you're just a number. Like I've never felt like a number coming here. You come in, and as far as the classes and things like that, if someone doesn't show up, that usually shows up, we're all like, "Oh, are they okay?" And it's just a real concern. And are you okay? Is everything?
Absolutely.
It's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
I love that, and it definitely has a community feel. And we are the smallest branch in the association, but I always say we have the biggest heart.
Oh,
Yeah. So Old Colony as an association. So we're one of 7 branches. We have 5 camps, 5 summer camps. We are the biggest child care provider in Massachusetts. Yes, yep. And then we have what makes Old Colony so unique is that we not only have your gym and swims, but we also have social services. So a lot of people don't know. Yes, yep. So we have just down the road, we support 63 families that are experiencing homelessness.
Really?
Yep, through 3 of our shelters. We have programs, especially at our Taunton YMCA, Brockton, and the Stoughton YMCA, addressing food insecurity.
Oh, boy.
throughout the Commonwealth. And as an association, we serve over 140,000 individuals a year through all of our services and programs, which makes us really, really unique. Yeah. And 70% of those individuals are children.
Really?
Yeah. Which is great.
Yeah, that's just amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Amazing.
So you might look at this Y and say, oh, it's cute and small, but
Right.
it's really just part of a bigger association.
umbrella thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And we're
good to
happy to be
know.
part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so impressive.
Yeah.
So 13 years, that's great.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
you've seen
yeah.
a lot of changes and all good changes. With this.
I have. Yeah, I started out as an intern from Bridgewater State College at the
Did you?
Stone YMCA.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And then I applied here, and I've been part of the Easton Y team for over a decade. So
That's great. And there must be a reason why you're staying, because you see all
Absolutely.
the great things they're doing. And
yes, yeah. I think every day I have the benefit of coming into work and just seeing the impact that the Y has on all of the people that we serve, not only our members, but outside of our members, and the services and programs. I talked about our before and after school program, our child care program. So really, if there's anything that you get out of this episode, it's really that the Y is so much more than a gym and swim.
yes, definitely. And I also had a thought about people that are undergoing chemotherapy. They've had cancer. You have a program
We do.
that it just helps these people to
Yeah.
gently get back into, or through the time of treatment, to stay strong. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Gail, what you're talking about is the Live Strong program.
Yes.
Yeah, that we've. I was actually part of the first Live Strong program that ever came to Easton.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
So we have a 12-week long cancer survivor program. So at the Y, we consider you are a cancer survivor the second that you get diagnosed. So no matter what stage in the process that you are, we have our Live Strong program that we run twice a year, and it's 12 weeks long. It is to no cost to the member or the family, and we work on building up their strength, their confidence, exposing them to different types of exercise, and mental health and well-being activities, and it's just a really awesome program. And I will tell you that every staff that's ever done Live Strong, they always come out of it saying that they got out of it more than
Really?
the participants did.
Really? Wow.
Yes, yeah, it's really
Wow.
incredible, and to see these participants go through the program and then come to the Y after the program's done, and they're part of each other's lives, and they're
Yeah.
checking in with each other, and it really helps build a support system for them.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yeah,
It
and
really is.
that's offered across the association as well.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to know. So what are the hours that you're open? here?
Yeah. So great question. So we are open Monday through Sunday. We're open every day of the week, 5:30 to 9 p.m. every night. And on Saturdays and Sundays, we are open 7 to 3 p.m.
Okay, so the difference is 7 to 3 on the weekends. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
All right, that's good to know. And so do they offer classes at that time too? Or is
Yeah,
it just the
yep.
gym part that's open?
No, on the weekends. So we do have access to, we've got quite a few group exercise classes that you can take on the weekends as well, and Kids Zone programming. Yeah,
so
so
it's
it's just
all
like a
there,
typical
too.
day.
So how about a website?
Yeah.
What is the website?
Yeah, so we encourage all of our members to come in and take a tour of the Y. But if you are online, it's www.oldcolonyymca.org.
Oh, just like that.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
and easy. Good. And they can always call in too.
Yes,
Phone
absolutely.
number and just call.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's good. So I think that if someone's out there and they decide, I really want to check that out, can they just come in, or should they make an appointment first to get a
Absolutely.
tour? Or-
Yep, they can come in anytime. We can give
Okay.
them a tour. If they're not able to come in, call us,
Okay.
email us. Yeah, whatever works for you for communication.
Excellent. That's great. Wow. Well, thank you so much. This
Oh,
has
thank
been a
you. Thank
wonderful
you for coming
time.
here.
I've
Yeah.
learned a lot. I've been coming
Good.
for so long, and I'm still learning a lot.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
It's so much more than just a gym. And so to health and wellness. And until next time, I'll see you on Discover Easton.